Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon Stewart, and I'm coming at you live with my 2 cents. Hey, hello. Hey, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everybody who attended the team meeting Saturday. I appreciate you guys coming out and, sitting in that heat that we had because it was rather hot out. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you found it very beneficial. I hope that it gave you something to take away and go, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to make these changes. And for those of you who were not able to attend, we're so sad because we had yummy food, we had a lot of laughs, we had a good time, and we were all sweaty together. So you missed out on all the good things. So I'm going to do a little recap today. Hello, Leslie. When you guys are hopping in here, make sure you say hello because, sometimes I see comments, sometimes I don't, but I see Leslie's here and I see a couple other of you are here. So if you're here, say hello. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay so I know you were in visiting me. I'm literally just going to go through this. If you have questions on anything, if you have comments, if there's something you want to share, you guys, this is our team page. We're a team, and we all work together. So I expect not just y'all to hear me. And for those of you who stood and shared things on Saturday, I would appreciate if you guys would hop in here and share a little bit about what you had to say on Saturday as well, because everybody wants to hear it all, right? It never works out to try to go live from my backyard because the internet gets a little glitchy once we're out into the barn area. And if it's windy out, it's not good. It's no good. So first off, let's talk about that new unlimited sapphire program. Okay. First of all, let's do the basics. You got pink sapphire, white sapphire, blue sapphire, right? To become a pink sapphire, you need $17,000 in sales volume. That's personal sales volume from July 1st through June 30th, July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, okay? And you need 50 ScentFlirt subscription orders. That means if you have 3 people and they're with you for the 12 months, you're covered, okay? So 3 people could literally get you to Pink Sapphire as far as your ScentFlirt subscriptions are concerned, okay? You also need to do Pink Zebra Academy. You need to do the Knows It All training. You need to do the Success with ScentFlirt training. And you need to do the new one, which they're just starting. They'll just be launching into this one. We all have to do it. Certified Safe Scents Advisor training. And if you attended Reunion, you took the first part of that class and you will get credit for it. Karen Siddall has to go in there and do all of the things. Okay. Second is, let me turn my phone to do not disturb because I already see stuff coming in. The second one is white sapphire. So if you want to level up, you become a white sapphire. You need $60,000 in sales volume, 310 ScentFlirt subscription orders, and then all of that training. Blue sapphire is $110,000 in personal sales volume, which y'all, you can do this. Okay. It can be done. I've done it. You can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right? And 500 ScentFlirt subscription orders, plus all of the training. So those are the requirements. When you first join Pink Zebra, if you join under me, I tell you, go do PZ Academy. Go to Pink Zebra Academy. Doing Pink Zebra Academy is going to get all your training done. You're going to be able to check off all those boxes. You're going to get the knowledge that you need so that you understand more about our products. So you know how to open a party. So you know how to do all of the things. And you can maybe start blending. You can use your nose and start learning different things that blend well together. And how to keep fragrancing safe for your customers. Okay? So these are all very important things for you to know. A lot of people don't know that. People sell stuff and they don't even know what they're selling. Have you ever gone into a store and said, what do you have that's not going to give me a headache? And did they know? Probably not. Probably not. That's why we're here. We're here to help our customers, right? So that's your requirements to become those different levels of sapphire. Okay. Let's talk about that unlimited bonus program. So for example, me. I was a white sapphire this year. My goal is to be a blue sapphire. That might not be your goal. You pick your goal and run with it. Achieve it. Do whatever you have to do. My goal is going to be blue sapphire. It's a stretch. It is a stretch, but I like to stretch. Makes you feel better, right? When you stretch it out a little bit, right? So we're going to stretch. So let's just, for fun, let's pretend I am a blue sapphire. Anyone who is on my level 1 as of July 1st, and any new people that come on board, not roll-ups. We're talking about if you were my level 1 as of July 1st, 2025, and any new people that I bring into the company on my level 1, if they become a pink sapphire, they will get a $700 check for their pink sapphire bonus. But I, as a blue sapphire, we're pretending because we're speaking it into existence, I would get an extra $200 on top of my $8,500 sapphire bonus. So as a blue sapphire, anybody, not a director, not an executive director, not a presidential director, consultant all the way up, you get an $8,500 bonus check. Okay? $8,500 for blue, $3,500 for white, $700 for pink. If anybody on my level 1 achieves pink sapphire, I get an additional $200. Anybody achieves white, I get an additional $35. Wait, is that not right? $1,500. Sorry, guys. And anybody who achieves blue, as long as I'm blue, I would get an additional $4,000. What? What? Huh? So the stipulation is, if I'm blue and say Leslie achieves blue, I would get the $4,000. If I only achieve white and Leslie's blue, I only get $1,500. I can't go above whatever my sapphire level is. If I'm just a pink sapphire and Leslie gets blue, I only get $200 for her. I have shared this graphic on the team page, and I hope you guys print it off, check it out, make sure you know exactly what you're needing to do in order for you to get your sapphire bonus and the bonus on anybody on your level 1. Okay, so that's exciting to me. That's fun. I mean, like, I've always wanted you guys to achieve sapphire levels, and I've always wanted that for you, but dang, now, yeah, come on, everybody, let's do it, right? Let's do it. If you're doing it and you're teaching your team to do it, everybody wins, right? So I love that. I love that they have done this. I love that they have made it an even playing field. No matter what rank you are, you're going to get the same sapphire bonus no matter what. So to me, that's exciting. Another thing we talked about, we shared ideas, we shared tips. I shared with you guys my bingo card. This is my monthly bingo card. Everybody who is a customer of mine gets the exact same bingo card. No, I don't print them off and mail them to them. I have them posted on my Facebook page. I have them posted on my VIP group. So I learned this from a friend of mine who has a boutique. Nope, she doesn't sell fragrances. She doesn't sell anything related to what we sell, but she and I were talking and bouncing some ideas off of each other, which, y'all, it's called networking, right? We need to be networking with other business owners, other like-minded people who want to be successful. And she said, what if I did a bingo card each month? Each month I change it up. And she goes, like, if they bought a bracelet from me, they would get to mark it off. If they bought a top, they would get to mark it off. If they bought a dress, they could mark it off. You get what I'm saying here, right? So then my wheels went, oh, we got a lot of different products. So what if I said you buy a room spray, a body wash, a spray lotion, a diffuser or a warmer, and a diffuser oil? That's your top row bingo. What's their price going to be? I don't know yet. I gotta math it out and see exactly what the total is. And I don't know, maybe I'll give them 10% of what they spent towards something. Like if it costs, like, say $120, I'll give them a free bag of sprinkles. But if it's a $200 bingo, maybe I'm going to give them a body lotion for free. I'm kind of going to keep it within the 10% and figure out, like, what would I want to get? And they have the whole month, the entire month. So if they shop with you the whole entire month, they get this. Now, I'm a big ding dong. I forgot one thing. Y'all, ScentFlirt. ScentFlirt, instead of giving them a free space, ScentFlirt should be the center, because you want everybody to be a ScentFlirt subscriber, and it's kind of too late. I would feel like a big cheater if I put ScentFlirt on there now. But buying ScentFlirt, being a ScentFlirt subscriber should be the goal. You want your customers to be ScentFlirt subscribers. So I promise you, next month, dead center is going to be ScentFlirt. You become a ScentFlirt subscriber, you get that middle square filled in. So that was my bad, but hey, learn from my mistakes, right? So that was one of the things that we talked about, is just bounce ideas off of other people. You guys are going to learn and you're going to grow your business by networking and talking with other people. Okay. We also talked about tracking your goals. I would recommend come up with some kind of a form. I know this is one that Melina made that everybody could use. It does still have sponsoring on there, which sponsoring is no longer a part of our Sapphire goal, but it might still be a part of your goal. If you say, you know what, I really want to, I want to sponsor 3 people a month. I want to sponsor 2 people a month. I want to sponsor 1 person a month. Maybe I only want to sponsor 1 person every other month. Track it and see how you're doing. So even though that's not a part of the Sapphire program anymore, I would still have a goal for sponsoring if you're wanting to grow a team. And then I made, of course, an incredibly generic one so that you could have last year's numbers to compare to this year's numbers, if that's something that you're interested in doing. But it doesn't have to be fancy. It's for your eyes only, right? And if I call you, if you guys filled out that paperwork, I'm going to be contacting you and we're going to be doing some one-on-ones, okay? So I wanted to make sure you knew that. And you might want to have that for that so that we can kind of decide what's your goal going to be for next year, right? Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about the trip. Who's going to the Dominican Republic? Me. I've been there twice. It is absolutely beautiful. And Punta Cana is where we're going, and it has the most beautiful sand you will ever put your feet in. I don't care where y'all been. I've been to all kinds of beaches. And in my opinion, that is the most beautiful. It's like walking on baby powder. It's incredible. It's incredible. So I wanted to remind you guys, trip dates, official dates will be April 16th through the 19th. And that's for those with 110,000. I'm sorry, that's for everybody. For those who have 110,000 points or more, the official dates will be the 15th through the 19th. Anyone who earns does have the option to extend on the front end or the back end. I always do that. I love to extend my vacation. So Pete and I always add days to our vacation so that we can enjoy it. I mean, y'all think about it. The most expensive part is your flight there. And if Pink Zebra or you are already paying for your flight, might as well add a couple days, right? And then if you only earn the trip for one, but you want to take a spouse or you want to take your bestie, they will be notifying us down the road what the buy-in price is, okay? And Wednesday, this week, Woohoo Wednesday, will be the date that we receive our first points update. You know, Ashley sends out an email and says, congratulations, here's where you are. Keep shooting to earn the trip. Yay, you, right? And if you guys don't have one of these yet, make sure you have one of these. It tells you all the information for the trip points. Trip for 1 with no airfare, 35,000 points. With airfare is 45,000. Trip for 2 with airfare is 80,000, and then airfare plus additional nights is 110,000 points. So if that's your goal, I want to see you guys breaking it down because you can't just go, okay, I got to do 110,000 or I got to do 45,000 and then just magically make it happen. There's got to be some thought into this. It's a journey. You're not going to just do this overnight. And if you do, y'all, what are you doing? You go get it, right? You need to be tracking it. You need to break it down. Jerry said she breaks it down daily. So if, for example, if she needs to do $150 a day and yesterday she wasn't feeling so good, so she didn't get those sales, today she knows she needs to do 300 because she didn't work her business yesterday, okay? Or maybe you're only tracking it Monday through Friday. So maybe you're saying I got to do $200 a day and you're not worrying about Saturday, Sunday. Okay, whatever works for you. There is no, it has to be done this way. This is the only way. No, it's your business. Do it how you want to do it, right? If you want to just do a monthly tracker and every month you have to have this much. Now remember, you guys, if you get to, today's the 11th, by the way, Mr. Stewart and I are celebrating 24 years of wedded bliss. If you get to the 11th or the 15th and you got nothing going on and you're like, oh, shoot, dang. Not only am I shooting for the trip, but I'm also shooting for white sapphire or blue sapphire or pink sapphire. And you're like, I got nothing on the books right now. I gotta start hustling. Y'all better start hustling. Okay. So pay attention to your numbers. And then, lastly, I want to talk about basics. Back to basics. For those of you who are new, This is going to be very good information for you. For those of you who have been around for a while, listen, this is good information for you too, okay? I want to talk about promoting to executive consultant. This is the first level of leadership, and I threw out a challenge for us. We've got July, August, September. We're doing quarterly challenges. So for July, August, and September, my challenge for you all is to re-promote if you've already gone past executive consultant or you're already an executive consultant. Promote to executive consultant over again. And what I mean by that is just bring 3 new people into the company. Sponsor 3 new people. No, they don't have to hit their quick start. No, they don't even have to become active. I just want you to bring them in. Some people don't start working their business right away. Now, if you're new, ignore that part. You want to start out working your business right out of the gate. But there are some people who are like, I just want to ease into it. I'm going to buy the kit. I'm going to look at the kit. I'm going to think about it for a little while. That doesn't mean they're not going to start selling. That doesn't mean that they're going to have a big goose egg sitting on their number for the rest of eternity, okay? That just means maybe they want to do PZ Academy first. Maybe they're not concerned about hitting their quick starts. Now listen, you want to hit your quick starts because Pink Zebra gives you free money to spend on product. When you hit your quick start 1, it's 85 points. We used to call them pink dollars. Now they're points. You can go into your website and purchase things with those points and turn around and sell them. You know, 85 points will get you a couple cartons, or it'll get you 3 cartons and you'll have to throw in a little bit of money to go with it. So why would you not want to hit your quick start? Quick start 2 gives you more. Quick start 3 gives you more. You have from day 0 to 30, and then 0 to 60 and 0 to 90. So if you hit all 3 of your quick starts within your first 30 days, you earn all the points. You don't start back over on day 31 and have to start over earning to get to day 60 to get quick start 2. If that's confusing, please tell me and I will re-explain that to you gladly. I can tell you I hit quick start 1, 2, and 3 within my first 35 days. I say that because it wasn't my first 30 days. Within 35 days, I hit quick start 1, 2, and 3 because I knew I wanted to work my business hard. I jumped into this right out of the gate. Another quick start that nobody talks about a lot, I do, is sponsoring quick start. When you sponsor up to 3 people within your first 90 days, you get an additional 85 pink dollars when they hit their quick start 1, 2. Okay, 1 also, not 1 and 2. When they hit their quick start 1 also, you get 85 pink dollars and they get 85 pink dollars, and then they will turn around and sponsor and get an additional 85 pink dollars as well. So I'm saying this to you guys because we're doing this promote to executive consultant. If we showed everyone to just promote to executive consultant, now you did it, congratulations, do it again. Congratulations, do it again. We would have a massive abundance of Pink Zebra consultants. We would have an amazing team. We would have a great crew working Pink Zebra together. And you guys know, I mean, how many times I have been in a company for almost 13 years and I still do vendor events and people come up to me and go, is this candy? What is this? I've never heard of this. And I say, you've never heard of Pink Zebra? And they're like, no, what is this? Freeze-dried candy? I'm like, no. Home fragrances. Like, yo, I've got all the things with me and they still think we're candy. And I'm like, no, we're not candy. So there is room for growth. Anybody who thinks, ooh, I don't know if I want to sign a bunch of people up because then they're going to take my customers. No, they're not. No, they're not. There are so many people out there that have never heard of Pink Zebra. And you guys know we cannot sell to Canadians, but they can join our team and then they can sell to their Canadian friends. So if you're a TikTok person and you go live and you have somebody from Canada that wants to buy from you, they cannot, just so you know. I even have that on my job form that says shipping to US only, because we're not allowed to cross the border because of tax reasons. And I don't understand any of those tax reasons. So I'm just telling you, follow the rules. You can sponsor anywhere in the United States and Canada. So if you are in the US, you can absolutely sponsor someone in Canada. They can join your team and we can all have a good time selling Pink Zebra and growing together. But if you have questions about this, please ask me. Executive consultant is our first level of leadership. You sponsor 3 people. Once they become active, that's when you're officially an executive consultant. But for those of you who have already been in here for a long time, and when you sponsor 3 people, when you hit number 3, let me know. And I'm going to tell you, congratulations, now do it again. Congratulations, now do it again. And we're just going to keep doing it over and over and over again, because you guys, that is the way to grow your business. If we would stop focusing on earning a Paisley Award, earning director title where you get your cool pink cowboy boots, which I do have, and it took me 8 years. But if somebody would have just said to me, Shannon, if you would just promote to executive consultant over and over and over again, you'll be to the title you want to be at in no time. I promise you guys, learn from the things no one told me. Learn basics. Start out basic. If you sponsor 3, congratulations, do it again. 3 is feasible. When you tell somebody you just need to sponsor 3 people, they're like, oh, I can do that. When you tell somebody they need 40 people, they're like, huh, where am I going to find 40 people? Just find 3 people. Just find 3 people. And then do it again. And then do it again. And teach them to find 3 people. And do it again. And do it again. I know that I have repeated myself, but I want you guys to hear me loud and clear. Stick with the basics and you will grow your business leaps and bounds. And it's exciting. I'm excited for our team. This is going to be an exciting year. We've got some awesome products. I don't know if you guys have been selling that, but I'm telling you what, all of you that came to my house who hadn't seen it in person, everybody was excited about that. The Spooky Mansion, if you have not seen it yet, strongly recommend you check it out. Yes, it is $75, but I literally had people come Saturday and they said, when I saw that $75 on there, I was like, no way. And now that I'm seeing it, I'm ordering it. I sold one at the hospital event that I did last week. One of my first accent shades that sold, it flew right off of my table. I was like, oh, that happened. They didn't even ask me how much it was. They didn't care. She was like, yeah, okay, I need it. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So don't be afraid to get those high price items. If you are like me and you allow customers to come shop from your location, yeah, they're excited when they see it. This is my garage, by the way, in case if you guys were wondering, like, what is your location, Shannon? This is my garage space. This is where I go live. This is where I do all the things. And I love what I do, you guys. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you definitely should go look at the pictures that I posted of my husband and I from our wedding anniversary today. Every single trip in there except our wedding was thanks to Pink Zebra. The things that he and I have gotten to do thanks to my Pink Zebra business, we would have never been able to do. We have 6 kids. We would have never been able to do. I birthed all 6 of those kids, by the way. They're not like a blended. I did all that. But that is how Pink Zebra has changed our lives. I mean, we would have never been able to do the things that we do. I make a dream board every year, and every year I pull one thing that I want to do for our house, and I do something that is fun for our family. And then I have a bunch of other dreams that I'm like, okay, those will come down the road. This year, my thing that I got to pull off the dream board for the house was we ripped out all of our carpet. We don't have carpet anymore. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We're just waiting on the steps to get done. But all the bedrooms now have the good vinyl floor, not janky stuff. It's good stuff. It's the good stuff. But I was able to pay for all of that 100% with my money that I've saved. I've saved it. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like, oh, I got a paycheck and here I am. No, I saved it. And every year I do something for our house. Last year I was able to put in a tankless water heater, which I know sounds so silly, but that's something that I wanted for a really long time. I'm such a grown-up. I wanted a tankless water heater because if I get in the shower after 3 boys, I want to still have hot water, y'all. So that was something that was very important to me. I want to know, how has Pink Zebra changed your life? If you're brand new, maybe you're like, well, I don't know yet. Okay, well, I can tell you, if you're brand new and you just started using Pink Zebra, it's changed your life because you're going to be healthy. You're using a safer product. You are using products that are not going to hurt you, the environment, your pets, your people, none of you. Everything that's back here behind me, we use in our house. We use the multi-purpose cleaner. We use the dish soap. I know sometimes people go, the dish soap's kind of pricey. And I'm like, okay, well, it's safe. I don't have to worry about it if you know, I don't have to worry about it. It's not going to hurt me. It's not going to hurt my body. With all the things out there that are cancer causing and disease riddled, nasty junk, I don't want to use that stuff anymore. I'm a Gen Xer, and I feel like my generation was like the crash test dummy. Let's throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. And they gave it to us. And those of us who survived, congratulations. Let's be smarter now and use products that are safe for you. So if you're new, maybe that's the only thing that Pink Zebra has done for you. And I say that like a joke, because really only it has just probably saved your life, and the life of the people that you love. And I don't mean to sound like a tree hugger, but it's so true. For those of us who've been around a while, I know Leslie's story I absolutely love. She didn't have two nickels to rub together, and now she's a homeowner. I can tell you it has changed our life so drastically. I am blessed. I am thankful, and I am here till the end. This is the last job I'll ever have. When I leave here, I'm leaving here because I'm completely retired and ready to maybe take an eternal dirt nap or something. I don't know. So I'm here for the long haul, you guys, but I want to know, how has Pink Zebra changed your life? What sapphire level are you going to be at? If you send me a picture, I'll make a graphic for you so you have the pink, white, or blue sapphire picture of you. Even if you don't have the sash on that's the right color, it doesn't matter. It'll say Pink Sapphire 2026, white, blue, whichever one you want to be. Send me the picture and I'll make the graphic for you, okay? All right, I hope this is helpful for you guys. As always, I appreciate you hopping on and hanging out with me, and have a great Monday. My 2 cents. Bye.